Hi, welcome back to Chillin With Chilli Sid, and you guessed it, I'm doing a sauce review today. The weather in England or in Reading is been quite wet recently, hasn't it? But never mind, we're out here. It's nice and cool today. So today I'm going to review a sauce. It's by Gibbs, Plot 34A, and it's the fiery Bajan pepper sauce. Yeah, fiery Bajan pepper sauce. Now, this is a first one for me, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. First of all, just check this out. Look at this label, guys. Now, look at this label, and what do you think? What do you think when you look at that label? Now, I haven't got time to sort of wait for your votes to come in because I want to review it today. Look at it. It's an amazing label, yeah? Now, when I looked at it, I love this bottle so much because bright yellow labels again, like bright yellow labels, and Plot 34A, it just looks old, rustic, oldie-woldy, rustic, and number plates. He's used like an old number plate. It's rustic, it's old, and it's nice, isn't it? It goes with the sauce bottle as well. So very quickly, sauce bottle, just standard size bottle, and you know what? It's, you can hear it. That is quite a thick sauce, but it's different in its own way. Now, and what else can I say? I love the colour of the sauce. If you look at the consistency of this sauce, look at that. You've got loads and loads of seeds in there. Absolutely loads of seeds. It's full of flavour. Look at that as it pours down, and it's not a thin sauce at all. You're getting your money's worth here. That's well thick. Okay, so the colour. Now the colour, look at the colour. It's not yellow. It's more mustard, isn't it? That's yellow there, almost, and that is mustard. So I would say it's a rustic bottle with like a rustic colour sauce in it. I just love it. It's got flecks of Scotch bonnets in here floating about. You can see loads of seeds. I'm loving that because I don't know if this camera will pick it up, but check out all of the ingredients in there, because you can see the flecks of red peppers in there, red Scotch bonnets. You've got the seeds, you've got the mustard, and it's so thick. Look, it pours really well. I'm just going to keep doing this so you actually get to see the sauce the way it is. Look at that. Look at those ingredients. Amazing, yeah? Amazing. Right, so let's check out the ingredients in the sauce. Shake well before use. Obviously you have to shake this one, and I'll tell you what, I'll do the ingredients in a minute and I'll tell you why this sauce is special. I haven't, so far, all the sauces I've reviewed have been cooked sauces. This is the first of its kind. I've never actually even tried it. I've never even heard of it. It's a Bajan sauce. So I've written some stuff down just for information. So let me, bear with me for a minute. So I've put down, it's a Barbadian style hot sauce. Okay. It's a condiment made from hot peppers, similar to Cajun style hot sauces, but with Scotch bonnets, this one. Applied to, you use it in anything, meat, poultry, fish. Yeah, so you can marinate meat, poultry, fish in it before cooking. You can obviously use it as a dipping sauce as well. Now, it's a thick consistency, which we've seen. It's a very thick consistency. Bright yellow, I've described all that. And it's got mustard in it. So it's an unusual sauce where it's got quite a bit of mustard in it and turmeric. Now, the colour of the sauce isn't turmeric yellow. Turmeric yellow is so yellow. This is mustardy colour. It's more rustic and mustard and rich, yeah? So it's like almost yummy, isn't it? The colour is just like, wow. So it's different. It's a different colour altogether. So the ingredients on here, obviously, before you use it, you're going to have to shake this really, really well. You've got Scotch bonnets, white wine vinegar, coriander, which obviously may be the black flecks in there, turmeric, mustard, which is your allergen as well. So if you've got any type of allergies, mustard is the one to watch. Garlic, and then salt. So it's got quite basic ingredients in there, but nothing else. But look at the texture of that sauce. Again, look at the texture of that sauce. It's really thick, yeah? You can see the black flecks. Earlier on I thought might be pepper, coriander. You can see bits of the red. Hang on a minute, I'm going a bit fake right here. Bits of the red in the actual sauce there from the Scotch bonnets. Seeds, obviously, from the Scotch bonnets as well. Steve's story goes back. He wrote to me before, and his story was, what he said was, before he got into making sauces, he always had a hot sauce that sat at the back of the cupboard, but he wanted a sauce that was hot, flavoursome, and he just used all the time. And you know, we all have these sauces that we may have bought from the supermarket that are so extremely hot, and you think, you know, and it sits at the back of the cupboard, and then you're trying to get rid of it or whatever. But recently, that's not happening to me. My sauces are going so quick. But and that's why he came up with this sauce that he would like, and he shared it with his friends. His friends all loved it. So and he's done a few shows and things, and people have liked the sauce. So I've got the sauce now. So mine. Right. So let's go. I'm going to have a gloopy ball at the top because it is so thick. Not thick enough, I hope so. I can't pour. Now let's just see. Yeah, give a spoon in the screen. Look at that. Cat's arrived up there. So let's just see. I just hope it doesn't come out in a massive ball. Oh wow, look at that. Now have you seen the consistency of this? Oh wow, now that was the ball. Look at that, guys. What should I do? Should I pour it back in? Yeah, no, yeah. No, I'll do it in 2 halves, yeah? Because that's more than I expected to put in there because I want to taste it as opposed to kill myself with heat. So, that's a big bit. So, let's just have a look. Okay, look at the texture of that. The consistency of that. It picks it up. It's divine, isn't it? It's really, really thick. It's, once mixed and poured out, it's thick. So, you can imagine that will be really nice on like your marinade, yeah? Okay, let's go. Let's just do this down my neck. Not the whole spoon, I'm going to go halves, yeah? Wow. Now, I think there's quite a lot of heat in that one. A lot of heat. I can taste the turmeric in there, the garlic, and the white wine vinegar. But the white wine vinegar, once mixed, it's not there. Now, I think with this one, because it's a raw sauce, on cooking with meats and things, it'll be amazing. If you're going to have it for dipping and things, you might want to take less, yeah? Because first of all, the heat is there. He hasn't put a sting rating on here. Quite a lot of Scotch bonnets in there, obviously. It's quite warm, but not warm enough that it blows your head off. It's not like some of the sauces I've had that are really, really heat. This is more for flavour. So it's got a Scotch bonnety flavour, very sort of Barbadian taste. And I can definitely taste the ginger in there, and I can taste the ginger and the turmeric. It's really, really nice. I mean, it's so thick, and oh my god, I'm just gonna have to put this down my neck. It's got a nice texture. You can actually feel the, not I wouldn't say lumps, but you can feel the garlic in your mouth. You can feel the Scotch bonnets in your mouth. You can feel like turmeric might not be, you may have used fresh turmeric and you can feel that. Not much of the coriander coming through, but it adds to it because I can't actually detect the coriander in the taste, but it's in there. I can't taste the mustard at all. So the heat from the mustard probably goes with the heat with the Scotch bonnets, and it's a full flavoursome sauce. I mean, oh my god, I thought I was going to die with 1 spoon, but no. That is really nice, Steve. Steve, well done. That is really, really good. Now, to use it, we've already said meat, fish, poultry. So any of those, if you're cooking, grilling, barbecuing, roasting, anything, chicken, anything, that'd be really, really good with it. Especially if you like your Scotch bonnets, yeah? Because these Scotch bonnets have a lovely flavour. And that is well packed. I've got a seed. Hold on a minute. That's nice. So well packed with the flavour. I think you can probably put this in vegetarian salads as well and things like that. So, you know, any of the cooler things, potato salads, any of the salads, lasagna, pasta, those sort of things, you can give it a kick. But I think because it's a Bajan sauce, I think more for the barbecuing type. It'll give it more of its rightful justice, I suppose, you know, if you're using the right things. But there's no harm in walking around with this and putting it in your bag, taking it out of a chip shop or whatever. Put it on your chips, yeah. And you know what? The heat in my mouth. Let's talk about the heat in my mouth. It never got to the throat. Scotch bonnets can get to the throat. It hasn't gone to my throat. It's still on my tongue, but it's a tingling. It's not a heat. It's almost like pins and needles on my tongue, yeah. And I can feel a little bit on my lips because I licked it. It's a warming. It's got a slight warming. So with the fermentation process, it's brought down the heat of the Scotch bonnets quite a bit. You still have the flavour and the heat, but it's not like overpowering, if that makes sense. Now, Stephen hasn't put a heat rating on here, but you guys know out there that if you can handle a Scotch bonnet, you can handle this sauce, yeah? So you guys know that if you like your hot food, you can handle this sauce. Those of you that are iffy about hot food, use a bit less, yeah? So you can probably put, if you're marinating, you can probably put this, maybe a spoonful of this in something else to marinate. But heat guys, you can just have this, like quite a bit of this in your marinade. You know, you could probably lather, put a whole layer on the meat. But If you're not used to hot food, then just use a bit less. And if you're new to hot food, sparingly, you know, because the bottle will go a long way. It'll last a long time. And, you know, you can use it sparingly, because if you never eat something hot, then you can't actually build up the heat. You will miss out on some amazing peppers further up, because Scotch bonnets have their own flavour. Habaneros have their own flavour. So all of these sauces, pods, have their own flavours, and you may eventually miss out on some of the flavours because they're amazing. Yeah, try this one. I really like it. So I'm really glad Steve bought this for me. I'm going to do this today. I think I'm going to be doing this with squeaky halloumi. I'm going to like marinate halloumi in this, and then I'll probably roast it in the oven, because I don't want to fry it because it'd be too wet. So I might roast it, because I think that might bring out, because I'm vegetarian, so I could try halloumi. Could even put it in my paneer, you know, mutter paneer, and any different types of paneers that you do, because that's Indian curd cheese. You can do it in tofu, you can do it in salads. So if you think you're on vegetarian, I can't do the meat things, put it in anything else. When you're barbecuing your skewers, you can do your mushrooms and your courgettes and all this. And do you know one thing that's just popped into my head? Sweet corn. Corn on the cob. You know, when you're roasting corn on the cob, a layer of this, and that would be really divine, because, you know, it will seep into the cracks and things of the corn kernels. And imagine that on corn on the cob. That's really good. I think that's a good idea. And then heat it up, burn it up a bit more, put butter on it as well, and then off you go. So amazing. Right, loving this sauce quite a lot. I'm really pleased Steve bought this to me, because I've got it. Now, if you look on his site, on his website, Stephen's got a few things going on. Some of the other labels are amazing, because I'm going to have to try some of his other sauces. He's got like a psychedelic, almost similar Pot 34A, but different colours. Labels look good. If you like labels, you need to collect these. Also, Stephen does a recycling project. So if you buy a bottle and then you take the bottle back to him, you'll get, I think he says you'll get a bit less money off on it, and you know, it's nice to recycle, isn't it? So he can give you another bottle. This is this. So if you're nearby, and Stephen's actually based down the road, so not far, just Bramley down the road, yeah. So if you're local, you can order it, you can pop down, arrange it with him, and then if you finish the bottle, it's great to recycle, isn't it? Okay, guys. So if you like this product, Pot 34A from Stephen Gibbs, follow the links. If you like this product, follow the links in the description. Order, subscribe, like. There you go. Thank you very much.